What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, BehindTheIndustry.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And let's just get it cranked off right now with your boy Drizzy Drake. Now, it looks as though Universal has put their foot down and made Drake remove this free music that he's been dropping. Remember, he dropped 100 gigs on your head top. All right? Well, there was a message out there on his Insta story and his Instagram, and it looked to be from UMG putting in a claim on the music that he's dropping. Now, all this music is his music. But UMG is basically trying to tell him, look, boy, we not giving away no free music. We gave you $500 million. When you put out music, we're going to have to make money from it. You know, he pretty much wrote his own check. And that's going to be the biggest deal any artist has probably ever gotten. So they're like, to help us get our money back, anything you put out should always be, they have to pay for it. So after a few hours of it being down, they then went and sent the 3 songs to streaming platforms. So those 3 songs that he had, a little 3-pack, is now on all streaming platforms. You know, Loose and Grains ain't playing that. And you also know that Atlantic is doing away with Julie Greenwald, so they have Loose and Grain's son coming in, and he's going to be a CEO over there. So the Grangers are trying to corner the market of music. But let me know what you think. You know, I've seen a lot of people out in the comments saying, "Oh, Drake is in trouble." You know, he got it. They're behind the money. They're in debt. How are they in debt? How are they in debt? And Drake is the #1 streaming artist, and he's been the #1 streaming rapper the entire year, every single month, even with the beef and the so-called battle that everybody said he lost. Even with that, he's still the #1 streamed rap artist. So they're not, just trust me, they're not losing any money. But let me know down in the comments what you think about UMG forcing Drake to release those records on the streaming platforms. Moving along to that girl, Caresha, Bad Self, Young Miami. So Young Miami, her show, Caresha Please, comes back with a bang. She was actually ready for the smoke. She had Saucy Santana interviewing her. I wish it was somebody else interviewing her, but of course she's going to get Saucy Santana because she trusts him, she's used to him, and that way she can frame the questions that he's going to ask and not be hit with any questions that she doesn't want to answer. But she got to and spoke about what everybody wanted her to talk about, and that is Diddy. So she let the world know that she's no longer dating Diddy. She said that she had to get away from, she had to separate herself from him, and it hurt her very much because the two of them were in love, ended up falling in love. She said that she didn't expect to fall in love with him, and he definitely didn't expect to fall in love with her. But she would not throw him under the bus. She would not shit on him. She said that the experience that these other women had with Diddy, she didn't see that. So none of that stuff happened to her. As far as the domestic violence, sexual assault, none of those things happened to her. So she said, he asked her why was she so quiet when all the allegations were coming out, and she said, "I was quiet because I can't speak on something I don't know about. So I didn't know, I didn't know about that. That was not my experience. He's always been good to me. He gave me confidence. He gave me, he wanted me to win, right? Even now that he's not involved with Revolt, I still have my talk show. You know what I mean? He taught me how to be an entrepreneur. He taught me how to be a businesswoman." So she had nothing but praise for Diddy, even though she says she realizes that she has to remove herself and separate herself from him because that's got too much going on. And she said she's got to let him navigate and figure that out by himself. Now, a lot of people were upset at her answer, but what do you expect her to say? if Diddy was, most of these claims against Diddy happened when Caresha was 7 or 8 years old. I mean, so again, since she been with Diddy, she didn't experience any of those things, right? So she can't speak on it. That's why she hadn't spoke on it. So again, a lot of people were upset with her. They want her to tear Diddy down. But again, he's a billionaire. He's giving her loads of money, buying her loads of gifts, giving her money. So she's not going to shit on Diddy. She's going to basically just say, I didn't experience it. So if she said she didn't experience it, I believe her. And I truly believe that Diddy, once he started getting a certain age, and once he realized, this stuff could come back to haunt me, especially after the Cassie breakup, and Cassie was telling him and probably warning him along the lines, I'm going to want some money or else I'm going to sue you. He had known about Cassie's lawsuit, so he would be a fool to continue doing what he was doing while knowing that Cassie's lawsuit was coming. So shout out to Caresha. The only thing that I wish is that she would have addressed the allegations that had her name in it, with Hot Rod saying that, she was trafficking drugs. She was sex trafficking. He said she was being a sex worker. I guess, bringing girls over for them to have sex with, but I don't know how true that is, because Cassie always said that the freak-offs didn't involve other people. The freak-offs were just him, her, and some sex workers that they got offline. It was never like no other celebrities or his friends or anything like that. That's not what Cassie said. So I don't know how true that is with the claims of Caresha. I guess once that lawsuit is over, we'll find out how much of it is true and how much of it was cap. All right, but I like what Caresha did, holding Diddy down, and why turn on someone? And like I always said, that's why there's people who are not saying anything that's still following Diddy or what have you, because they're like, hey, he never did this to me, he never hurt me, so he's only been a good friend to me, yada yada yada. But for argument's sake and for the optics, I have to separate myself from him. So y'all let me know what you thought of Caresha's interview. Moving on to Nicki Minaj and her sister Ming Ling. Now, as we all know, that's Nicki's half sister. I believe they both have the same biological father but different mothers. She is an artist, but recently she went on an interview, and I think she kind of spoke on Nicki and the father situation. Nicki Minaj didn't like that. She doesn't like when Ming Ling goes on and speaks about her, to the public. She said that, basically she feels as though Ming Ling should just keep her name out of her mouth and talk about her. Why go somewhere where they're supposed to interview you for you, but you always end up talking about me? I mean, Nicki knows how it goes. She's Nicki Minaj's sister. They're definitely going to ask her some questions. But we're going to let you listen to the clip of what Nicki had to say. She didn't mention Ming Ling, but she was talking. You get a glimpse that she was talking about it. And so a lot of people were coming down on Nicki Minaj. Me, I don't really have a problem with her saying, don't talk about me. Just talk about you. When they ask you the questions, if you're her sister, just say, my sister doesn't really want me talking about her, so I'm not going to answer any of those questions. I'll answer any question you want about me. That's all she had to do. We're going to let you listen to the clip and let me know what you think about Nicki Minaj pretty much calling her sister out. I don't have a problem with it personally, her saying it. Y'all let me know down below how y'all feel about that. And we're going to close it out with the girl, Bakelise, Cardi B. So there's a rumor going around, and a lot of people are telling me that my girl, shout out to Milagro Grams, they're telling me that my girl started this rumor that Cardi B basically said she don't care if she used to drug men. She'll do it again. If she would do it again, she don't give a F. Now, that was what was going on. There was a clip going around, and y'all will hear like I said, after this video, you're gonna hear the Nicki Minaj clip and the Cardi B clips. Y'all let me know what y'all think. She said in the clip, I don't give a F, I'll do it again. But then Cardi B came on to debunk that, and she basically said that whoever was using the clips only used half of it, tried to frame it a certain way. We're gonna do a separate video and let you hear all of the recordings from people who were speaking on it and Cardi B. But y'all can listen to the clips and let you know what you think about what Cardi B was saying. It seems as though that she said, people say I'm drugging people. No, I didn't. But if I did, then I wouldn't care, or something like that. But we're gonna let you hear the clips. Y'all let me know your take on it. Again, I'll never believe that Cardi B. I always thought that she was saying it for cap, trying to make herself seem bigger, like, oh, mess with me and you get drugged or what have you. Or trying not making either that, or she was don't want to make herself known that she was selling pussy. You know what I mean? So it's one of those two. I believe that either she really didn't rob these dudes and she just want to make herself seem bigger, a reputation, because no dudes has ever came forth and said, oh, I was one of the dudes that Cardi B robbed. Or she wants to make it seem as though like she wasn't selling ass, but she really was. You guys can let me know what your thought of it is. My thought is I don't really think she did it. But y'all can let me know whether you think she did it and just no guys have never said anything, or you think that she's just covering up the fact that she was selling ass for money. I don't think that's it, but you can give me your opinion. Or the third choice, which is she did it and just don't care. All right? Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
Now do it the fuck again. Why y'all keep writing Cardi, whatever, Rob, man, whatever crap? So what? I'll do it again, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel bad. Y'all know how I don't feel bad for no niggas. I feel bad for no niggas. Now do it the fuck again. Why y'all keep? Somebody said, Cardi, you drug and robbed man for studio time. No, I didn't. But if I did, I'll do it again. Fuck these niggas. Well, fuck niggas trying to fucking rub their fingers in my pussy and shit. For the freezy, suck my dick.
But what was life like for Amin growing up?
It was kind of hard. And I used to be bullied a lot for it because people used to say, like, oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you? Why did she do that for you? And it's like, at a young age, it's like, you don't know how to answer questions like those. I never needed her to help me get to my goal. I just needed her to see that I can do it and she can be proud of me without having to think that I needed to have an easy way to get to the top.
Is that important to you to feel that sense of independence to do it yourself?
It really is important to me. I used to have this urge of just trying to like impress my sister. I'm not gonna lie, I always had this urge to impress her because anybody else, I wouldn't give a
Why would a person speak on a person they love? Why would a person speak openly about a private person? Why would a person do that? Why would a person do that? Who would you who would you speak about in your interviews if someone wanted to interview you? Yourself, right? It's always a bad sign if if a person who's not even in your line of work or who has never been successful in your line of work is doing interviews with people in your line of work. Like, I think y'all think talent, like you could catch it like a cold, or maybe people could pass it through the genes. Even with blood relation, what God has given to me is mine. You have to go and get your own. You have to discover whatever it is that you're great at. Being a mooch and a clown don't run in my DNA.